Hey guys! So today we are going to make a lace part closure. I guess so. So you're basically going to take the lace and you're going to put it on top of the lace part closure. This closure is from, why was I about to say AliExpress? This closure is by Milky Way, and you're going to basically take the glue and put it as close to the center of the invisible part closure as possible. Make sure you don't get it in the center because it's going to be hard for you to put the hair through the lace. So I'm doing 4 on each side so I can make sure it just stays there so it won't move. In this part, I basically took the lace closure that I already put the glued lace on top of it, and I stabbed 4 holes into my head by using thumbtack. So then I'm showing you guys the hair. This is also by Milky Way, and it's a wavy texture, the wet and wavy. So you can see the 4 pins here that I already stuck into the cap, and I'm basically going to start ventilating the lace. And I did put another lace underneath that first lace so that just in case the lace rips or anything like that, because it has a more likelihood of ripping because of the fact that I'm ventilating this kind of lace. So as you can see here, I'm taking some of the hair and I'm pulling just a tad bit through. Don't make sure it's not too thick. And I'm just pulling it through, and then I'm just taking the thing and going around and over inside the lace. I can't really explain it as well as you can see it, so the way I'm explaining it might not make much sense, but you're basically pulling the latch needle through the lace. You're taking the hair, you're pulling the hair through it, you're running in and about and pulling the hair back through the latch hook again. So I'm not sure if that made enough sense, but I'm hoping it did. So I'm just repeating that process till I finish the whole lace closure so I can get as close to the center as possible. And this process took maybe about maybe 2 hours. It didn't take that long because when I do a whole full lace closure, it takes me about 5-6 hours depending on if I take breaks or if I do something else or if I'm watching TV or if I'm watching a movie, so it might take longer. But this process, I'm in love with this process because it takes so much less time and it looks the same as if I was doing a full lace closure, except for the fact that it's not a full lace closure. And the more I get if I don't do this for a while, the slower it takes for me to do it. But since as soon as I get the hang of it, I just start going, and I don't stop. Ooh, I don't know why I always do that in every single commentation. I really don't know why. I just start singing randomly. Don't fret. So this process doesn't take that long. Well, it depends on how long you've been doing this, but usually it doesn't. It'll take you 1 to 2 hours. And I just combine the two together because I'm like, that would just make sense to do. Because you can just simply turn a lace invisible part closure into a lace closure, but people didn't ventilate it. So when you ventilate it, it just looks so much more seamless. And I will show you a picture of how it looks like on a person's head, but I'm going to have to do that in a minute. So this is me just ventilating it a little bit more. I'm basically almost done with the whole entire head. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing at this point because I didn't. The camera fell forward, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm basically finishing up the job. And you can forward this part if you like, because I don't think you can see it that well. Well, yeah, now you can. You can see it now. Alright, so this is basically me showing you the finished results.